Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. You wanna do what I do, girl? Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. Monday Night Primetime is underway. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. He's brought down just inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Opening carry for Devon Achane. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On fourth down, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He's got it to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on fourth down and pick up the first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A-Chain on the inside give. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
No gain on the play.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Looking from the gun, Williams. He finds Diggs right side. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Bronk as they force this fourth down.
It's fourth down.
To throw is Williams. He runs in beyond the marker. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, about the 37-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on fourth down. It keeps this drive moving. So it'll be another first and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. Williams off the play fake. Buying some time left. Finds him on the crossing route. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
49er.
Here's Williams again. Here's a screen for A-Chan. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Second down carry for A.J. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up. A-Chain again. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it, first and goal. Williams will look to throw. And he's got it. That's a layup for a good touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Has And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. That's complete, David Njoku. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Back to the air. McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers finish off their opening drive. Matt Prater for the point after try. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Panthers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Staring up into the rain, and he muffs it! From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Finds his back, Achane. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd down at the 14-yard line.
Running with Achane out of the gun. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Williams on the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Achane. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball.
And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. McCarthy operating from the pistol. He completes it in traffic. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. And that's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. And oh, he got it! Interception! Trayvon Diggs has got it! And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
They'll start the drive with A.J. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. 2nd and 6 coming up here. To throw, Williams. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. And that takes them to 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Off the play fake, Williams. That one complete to Diggs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Catch is made down the right sideline. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Jump off caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air yet again, Williams. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Cairo Santos now to try the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And it doesn't have the leg they called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! Picked off by Nihal. You gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
First down throw by Williams. Finds the in route complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. On play action, here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
You know, that's one of those situations that you have to have awareness, right? You call it spatial awareness. You got to be conscious of the sideline and just simply get rid of the football. Looks like we saw a slight bit of panic there. It's going out for the sack.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there. Williams throwing on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Throwing here just before halftime. Getting out to his left. From the pocket, he's taking a shot down the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Panthers take over first down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So Rigoberto Sanchez, the man who will send this flying on fourth down. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Williams off the play fake. Buying some time right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's a chain up the middle. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third down run from A-Chain. Holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. He'll throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
No one around. He's got space. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Counterplay here, Warren. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
Here's 2nd and 14. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it into Nico Collins. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. We need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he is on 3rd and long. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Back to throw it. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll down, be good for a Carolina first.
Down, Carolina.
From the red zone now. Vacates quickly left side. This throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but he'll go get that foot.
And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a third-quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Prater on to send it away. McLeod now returning it. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Williams from the gun. Fires him over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, if you couldn't do it. You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that, actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
And the 49er first down.
They just get the play off. Short pass brought in. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. One play action. Williams. Rolling out to his left. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Williams on the play action. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh no, the ball is loose! And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short.
2nd and inches at the 9-yard line.
Now a handoff to H.A. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now trail by just a point in the fourth. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Put the body on the line for his team. He's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Warren here from the gun. Played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Lays out left side and gets it. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Panthers in range for a game-winning score. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Trying an inside give to Warren. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
29-yard attempt.
That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. It's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
McLeod now returning it.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Here he is to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Panthers make the play that should win them this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Panthers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take a knee. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but
this speech is my recital.